Hey everyone, I'm Shalima, your English coach. Today I want to tell you something magical. Yes, I'm going to share with you something special, something powerful, something practical, which will change your life, which will change your English if you stay loyal to it. Yes. So, for this, you don't need more time. You need better use of time. You don't need more books. You need consistency with one page at a time. You don't need perfect English. You need daily practice. So, there is a simple method which I'm going to share with you that is powerful, practical, and life changing if you stay loyal to it. It is called the 15-30-15 method. Yes, 15 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunch, and 15 minutes at the end of the day. That's it. Simple, but don't confuse. Simple with the small, because the simple things done every day change lives completely. Let's start with the morning, guys. 15 minutes in the morning is not just study time, it is foundation time. The first moments of your day are very powerful. Your mind is fresh. Your brain is quiet. There is no noise yet from the world, right? In these 15 minutes, you don't rush. You don't panic. You don't try to do everything. You just focus. You can read English sentences slowly. You can learn five new words. You can listen to a short audio or and repeat after it. For example, you wake up and say to yourself, today I will improve my English. I am not afraid of mistakes. I am learning step by step. Simple sentences, but they change your mindset. Then you take a small lesson. For example, I go to school, I went to school, I will go to school. Small transformation, present, past, future. Okay, and you repeat it slowly, not to memorize like a pressure, but to feel the language, because English is not a subject. I always tell you, it is a habit. Then comes to the lunchtime. This is where most people waste time, scrolling, watching, talking about nothing. But imagine if you take just 30 minutes from your lunch break, half an hour, not more. In this time, you practice active English. You speak, you write, you think. You can take a topic like my daily routine or my friend or whatever. It's up to you. You start speaking. I wake up at 6, I brush my teeth, I take breakfast, I go to work or school. Slowly, even if it is broken English, it does not matter. What matters is flow. You can also practice speaking in front of a mirror. Look at yourself and say, I am improving every day. I can speak English. I'm not perfect, but I'm progressing. Yes, progress is more important than perfection. You can also practice questions. What is your name? Where do you live? How are you? What do you do? And answer them yourself again and again. Because repetition builds confidence, and confidence builds fluency. Comes the last part of the day, the 15 minutes at night. This is the most important part because this is reflection time. You sit quietly, you don't rush, you review your day. What did I learn today? Which words did I practice? What mistakes did I make? And you write them down, even if it is just a small notebook. For example, I practiced, I'm going, I went. So today I spoke for 5 minutes in English. That's enough. Small wins, but every day. And before sleeping, you read a few lines again, slowly, calmly. Let the language enter your mind before sleeping because your brain remembers what you feed it at night. Now, listen carefully, guys. This method is not magic. It will not change you in one day, but it will change you if you don't quit. Most people fail because they expect fast results. But language is not a race, it is a relationship, and the relationship needs time. So, let me tell you something real. Even if you are a beginner, even if you are afraid, even if you feel weak in English, this method is just for you because it does not demand perfection, it demands discipline. 15 minutes in the morning is not hard, 30 minutes at lunch is not impossible, and 15 minutes at night is not heavy. But together they create power. Let's imagine a student. She wakes up, she feels lazy, she thinks English is difficult, but she starts this method. In the morning, she learns simple sentences. In the lunch break, she practices speaking. At night, she reviews, and after 1 week, something changes. She starts recognizing words. After 2 weeks, she starts framing sentences. And after 1 month, she starts speaking without fear. Not perfect English, but understandable English. And that is the beginning of confidence, right? So now let's talk about something about mistakes. Mistakes are not your enemies. I always tell you, silence is your enemy. Fear is your enemy because if you don't speak, you don't grow. If you don't practice, you don't improve. So when you say, I'm afraid of grammar, no, don't be. Even native speakers make mistakes. Even children learn by falling. Why are you afraid? Speak even wrong English is better than no English. So say I go to market yesterday, it's wrong. But it is progress. Tomorrow you will say I went to the market yesterday. And that is growth. This method also trains your brain to think in English, not translation, because translation slows you down. You think in Hindi, in your mother tongue, then you convert to English. That create hesitation. But when you practice daily, your mind starts building direct English thoughts. For example, instead of thinking, you know, मुझे पानी पीना है, so you start thinking, I want water. Simple, natural, fast. That is fluency. And fluency is not about big words, it's about clear communication. So let me give you more daily examples for practice. Okay, morning 15 minutes, I am ready for the day. I will learn something new. I will not give up. In lunchtime, in 30 minutes, I like reading books. I like watching English videos. I like learning new words. At night, in 15 minutes, today I learned few words. Today I spoke in English. Today I made mistakes and I learned. Small sentences but powerful repetition. Now listen carefully, guys. If you follow this method for 90 days, your English will not remain the same. Your confidence will not remain the same. Your thinking will not remain the same because consistency changes identity. You will stop saying, I can't speak English, and you will start saying, I am learning English every day. There is a big difference between these two sentences. One is limitation, one is growth. Now, I want you to understand something, deeply. You are not bad at English. You are just inconsistent. You are not weak. You are not just untrained. And training does not require talent, it requires time. So 15 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at lunch and 15 minutes at night time, that's your training ground. No pressure, no competition, just you and your progress. And slowly something beautiful will happen. You will stop fearing English. You will start enjoying it. You will start thinking in it. You will start speaking it. And one day you will realize I used to struggle with English, but now I use it without fear. That is transformation. Not sudden, but steady. Not loud, but powerful. So start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today, because the best time to start is always now. And remember this truth, small habits every day creates big results. So one day 15, 30, 15. That is your path. Walk it daily and watch your English change and watch your confidence rise slowly, deeply, permanently. And now, let's go even deeper because learning English is not only about speaking, it's about becoming someone new in your own mind. So, when you start 15, 30, and 15 method, something, something subtle begins to change inside you. At first, you will feel uncomfortable, you will hesitate, you will stop in the middle of the sentence, you will think, am I saying it right? And that is normal because growth is always feels strange in the beginning. But don't stop there. Keep going, even if your voice shakes, even if your sentences are broken. Keep speaking because broken English is still progress, right? Silence is not. So now I want you to imagine something, a version of you after 30 days. That version is not perfect, but that version is confident. That version does not freeze when someone speaks in English in front of you. That version tries, that version responds, that version understands more words than before. That is what daily 15, 30, 15 practice bears. Not perfection, but progress you can feel. So let's talk about your morning again, but in a deeper way. Those 15 minutes are not just practice, they are your mental reset. When you wake up, don't grab your phone first. This is your bad habit. Don't open your social media first because your mind becomes noisy instantly. Instead, open your English notebook or you open or your phone. You can read hadith, you can read Quran. I will and then read it slowly again and again because what you read in the morning becomes your direction for the whole day. Then add small sentences like, I'm getting better slowly, I will not compare myself with others, I will stay consistent. There are not just English sentences, these are identity statements. Now let's move to the lunchtime again, guys, but this time understand something important. Okay, this 30 minutes is your comfort builder. This is where you stop being a learner only in your mind and start becoming a speaker. Speak out loud, even if you are alone, even if people look at you, even if you feel shy because confidence is not given. It is built in uncomfortable moments. Take a simple topic again, my family, my friend, my trip, right? My vacation, any topic. Speak slowly. My family is small. My father is kind. My mother is very loving. I love my family. Don't rush. Pause if needed. Repeat the sentences if it is feels strong. This is how fluency is building, not in silence but in repetition. And now add a powerful practice. Ask yourself question, what did I eat today? What did I do yesterday? What will I do tomorrow? And answer in English, even if it is simple, even if it is basic, because basic English is still English and every fluent speaker once lived in basic. Now let's go to the night again, guys, but this time slow everything down. This is your healing phase, your reflection phase. Take a deep breath before you start and ask yourself, did I try today? Did I practice? Did I improve even a little? If yes, then appreciate yourself. If not, then don't punish yourself. Just restart tomorrow because discipline is not about guilt, it is about returning again and again. Now, write any three things at night, okay, every night. One word you learn, one sentence you speak, one mistake you made. For example, word, exhausted. Okay, this, I'm exhausted. Okay, like this. This is powerful learning because you are not just studying, you are tracking your growth and what you track improves. Now let's talk about fear, guys. I always talk about fear because fear of speaking English is very common. But listen carefully, guys. Fear does not disappear before action. Fear disappears during action. The more you speak, the smaller fear becomes. The less you speak, the bigger fears becomes. So every time you feel scared, shy, this inside your mind. I I will speak anyway, even if it is wrong, even if it is slow, even if it is broken. Because fluency is not built in comfort, it is built in courage, right? Now let's make this even more real, guys. So imagine you go to a shop, you're thinking in your native language and translating, you try in English, you say how much is this. Simple sentence but powerful moment, because real practice is the strongest teacher. Or you meet someone and say good morning, how are you. Small words but big confidence, because every small use of English in a real breaks is a mental barrier. Now, I want to tell you something very honest. You don't need hundreds of grammar rules. You don't need advanced vocabulary. You need uses. You need practice. You need repetition. That is why this 15 minutes method works, because it gives you structure without pressure. It gives you discipline without stress. It gives you progress without confusion. Now think about your future self again. 6 months from now, if you stay consistent, you will not think before speaking. Simple English. You will not fear making mistakes as much. You will not avoid speaking situations. You will start practicing, and people will notice. They will say you are improving, oh my god, and you will smile because you will know it comes from daily effort, right? Not talent, not luck, only consistency. You know your hard work. Let's end this with a strong reminder. Guys, English is not a subject to pass, it is a skill to live. And a skill are built, not wished for. So every morning, give yourself 15 minutes of direction. Every lunch, give yourself 30 minutes of courage. And every night, give yourself 15 minutes of reflection and repeat again. Until English becomes as a part of you, not something you study, not but something you live. Okay, and I would like to tell you one more thing. If you want to learn some rules, some patterns, if you want to do shadowing all together, you can join my 30 days spoken English course, which is available on YouTube free of cost. You can watch that 30 days spoken English course. You will get a lot of content. Okay, and also please like this video, share this video, hype up this video. I want to complain, you guys, you people are not sharing my videos. If you're watching, please share this so that my content can reach to many people. Okay, and please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. Okay, so this is Shalima signing off. Take care and speak English with confidence. All the best.